I'm Sheena Aline, your Caribbean College
Have
planner.
really strong grades, but they don't have the higher level math requirement.
And I've actually visited this lovely campus. Hi, I'm Sheena Aline, your Caribbean College planner and advisor at the Student Center, and this is the Advisors Corner. Advisors Corner, we cover topics all related to college and university. In this particular segment, I want to focus on pathway programs. And I know the first question you're going to think about is, well, what is a pathway program? Well, pathway programs were developed to help students who may not meet direct entry into a bachelor degree program. It allows them to take coursework to improve their eligibility to progress onward into their desired bachelor degree program. There are also pathway programs for persons seeking to enter into a graduate level program, so that is like a master's degree. But for this segment, I want to focus on the undergraduate ones primarily. Now, pathway program is the terminology. Don't get kerfuffled by this. You already know what a pathway program is. I'm going to give you an example. So for those who may be applying to the University of the West Indies, for certain programs that they offer, if they don't meet direct admission, that is, they get to start in year one of their bachelor's program, they might do what they call a preliminary year. In this preliminary year, they take courses that will help them to refresh their memory on certain topics and fill in gaps that they would have missed from high school in order to make them eligible to handle the course load from their bachelor degree program. So it's a chance to refresh yourself, not have to go back to secondary school to repeat courses. You can still get started at your college or university, but you take your prelim year and then you move on. So it's like an alternative. I like to call it an alternative to boarding school. Now, let me put a disclaimer. Not that I am opposed to boarding school, but that's the simplest way I can bring it to you. So there are different types of pathway programs. We've looked at one, the preliminary year. But if you are looking to study abroad outside of the Caribbean region, there are a few different types of terminology used to describe pathway programs. And I'll tell you about two in this segment. The first one is a foundation program. This foundation program is available for you to progress to degrees across several different disciplines, whether it be arts or engineering, business, and in some cases, medicine. However, foundation programs for medicine are very limited and they're not offered for everyone. And even at the end of the day, there's still no guaranteed progression into a medicine program, but it gives you a potential chance to progress just in case your grades don't allow you to gain direct admission. Now, what are the requirements to enter a foundation program? Well, coming from the Caribbean, you just need to have your CSEX. However, if you've already done CAPE, you've done IB, or you've done A-levels, in the event that your grades are not that great, or you haven't completed the full program itself, you may be eligible to consider a foundation program. Foundation programs may not be suitable for students who are already in college and university. There may be some external cases or extreme cases where it could be, but this is primarily for students coming straight from secondary school. Now, the second one is an international year. Now, international year, unlike the foundation year, which is an additional year on top of the years for your bachelor's degree, your international year allows you to progress to year 2 of your bachelor's degree. This is for students who may have taken CAPE, IB, and RA levels, and their grades are not exactly meeting the requirements for direct entry, but they're not that bad, but they're not that great either, but we can work with it. So you will take an international year 1, you will get to rebuild some of that knowledge that you may have missed. You may have a bad exam, that's all, but you get a chance to rebuild, improve your eligibility, but instead of progressing to year 1 of your bachelor degree program, you will progress to year 2. So you don't add time, so there's not like a huge additional impact on the cost overall. Pathway programs do cost a little bit more than going straight into your degree program, but there are other advantages to pathway programs. You get more one-on-one tutelage, mentorship. You also get a chance to really bridge that gap between secondary school and university. It is a big jump, not just academically, but socially. You might even get greater interaction with professors and lecturers, and there are also added social and cultural activities packed in to these types of programs, so you help to settle in to university a lot better. So you want to think about whether a pathway program suits you. Well, do your research. Remember, get your information from qualified sources such as a school representative, your school counselor, a qualified professional college and university advisor or planner. These are good, suitable, qualified sources for you to work from. Now, at the Student Center, our job here is to help students find, apply, and enroll in their chosen school and program. You can meet with us during any of our CutFest education fairs or events, or you can even schedule a one-on-one with one of our Caribbean College planners. To learn more on how to do that, you can visit www.thestudentcenter.net. Now, this segment was brought to you by the Student Center, your official guide to higher education.